How do you feel about white people?
How do we feel about white people?
How do you feel about them?
Let's read about what God said about white people.
No, tell me first and then read it to me.
Give me that.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So what we're dealing with now is the condition of the earth, the condition that the world is set in. So you ask me how I feel about white people. It says, the scripture said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So that's how we feel about the so-called white man.
Interpret that for me. I don't know what it means.
Okay, listen. Who poisoned the water? The so-called white man. Who contaminated the food? The so-called white man. Who punches holes in the ozone layer? The so-called white man. Who destroys and kills off all the animals, all the rainforests? The so-called white man. Who teaches lies? Who oppresses the so-called black man? Who puts up a false court system? The so-called white man. Okay, so that's how we feel about him. His record speaks for himself. We're not Africans. We don't care what happened in Africa.
Okay. These are black people.
We don't care what happened in Africa.
Okay. You don't know where Burundi is.
We're not concerned with Africa.
What happened there?
Point.
In the space of like, I think, 6 months, 500,000 blacks died. They kill each other. They kill each other. The white man didn't kill them. The white man didn't kill them. The Latino man didn't kill them. The Japanese man didn't kill them. They kill themselves. They have to learn to deal with themselves in order to
We're happy that they died then, because that's the will of the Most High, because the Africans sold us into slavery under the so-called white man. The Africans are our enemies.
Tonight we're talking to the Israelites. I'm going to let them tell you who they are and what they're about. Who am I directing my questions to you tonight?
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is Priest Yohanaga. I'm a priest of the Israeli School of Universal Practical Knowledge, based out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Our elders and high priests are Masha, Ariyah, Yaiquab, Yeshaya, Shar, and Kazak.
Okay.
And to my left is Priest Ka'ariyah.
How you doing?
And to my right is Barak Ya Allah.
How you doing? Okay. I appreciate you guys coming on, especially at such a short notice. What are the Israelites?
Okay, the Israelites, what we're teaching, Jesse, is our nationality according to the Bible. You can see the 12 tribes on the sign here: the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Seminole Indians, North American Indians, Chileans, Brazilians, Argentinians, Mexicans, Panamanians of Negroid and Indian descent make up the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. And so what we're doing is we go out and we teach our people, according to the Bible, who they are. Okay.
And when you say our people, who are you talking about?
As I just stated,
do you mean black people or
of Negroid and Indian descent?
Oh,
those 12 tribes.
That group of people there.
Right, of Negroid and Indian descent.
All right. Let me ask this. What were you doing in your life before this?
Well, like any other young black man, I was running around here believing that I was an African American, believing that I was black, believing that I had no future or no history, and that my people was doomed to slavery and oppression.
And why were you believing those things?
Because this is what our people was made to believe by the so-called white man. Okay, all of our people have been made subject to lies, and all of our people have been taught that we're nothing and that we will never be nothing. So it wasn't until we learned the truth that we find out that that's not true.
Let me ask you this. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Really? You're young. And so, being 25, tell me that you were born in a time when things had changed in this country, meaning that you wasn't a part of slavery, opportunities in this country was better for you. How was you told, though? Did someone tell you that, or were you taught those
by learning. Give me Job 8 and 8.
But now,
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you out of the scriptures.
But I'm trying to find out before the Israelite situation. Were you taught that in school somewhere though? Before?
Well, listen. Let me answer that question. Do they teach our people that in school?
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, you went to school, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay then. So they taught me the same thing they taught you. Hold up.
But they never
taught you that Christ was white. They taught you that our people was Africans and that we was brought to this country from Africa in cargo slave ships, and that basically since then we have did nothing but serve the white man. So that portion of history, it was served to me. Now, for the other part that I wanted, the true part, I had to go back to the Bible. I had to study. Hold on,
okay, let me answer this for you.
Can the brother read this?
I'm going to get to that. I really am.
Let me let the brother read this real quick.
I know, but what I want to do is just lay down a little foundation of how you get to the point that you are now, right?
Well, I'm going to show you. Read that.
No, hold on, wait a minute. Just hold on. I promise you I will let him read it.
Okay,
I just
want
to respond to something you said. I was taught that Jesus was white. You're right about that.
That's right.
But I was never taught that, what was the other thing, that we were from Africa or something like that? Mm-hmm. I was taught that I was from Africa and that we were forced to come here. That is true, right?
We're not Africans.
But did we come from Africa?
Listen, in 70 AD, our homeland, Jerusalem, was destroyed by the Roman army. We fled down into Africa, into the interiors of Africa, and we dwelt there for 1,500 years. And then roughly around the 1400s, 1600s, the Africans and Arabs rounded us up, and they sold us to the white man in slavery for mustard gun, wine, and cocoa.
Who was in Africa before we got there?
Who the Africans was? We fled
other
down.
black folks?
Listen, we fled down to Africa to hide from the Romans.
But what I don't
amongst
understand,
other black people.
when you say
the black
we,
Africans.
who do you mean we?
The children of Israel.
Oh, other black people.
The children of Israel.
But who was in Africa before the children of Israel got there?
The black Africans.
Oh, black Africans. But we as American Africans, black folks, we wasn't originally Africans.
No, we originally Israelites. That's our original homeland.
Was I Israelite too?
Yes, you are Israelite.
How do you know that all of us was though?
Because if your father was of Negroid, not African, of Negroid and Indian descent, that makes you an Israelite.
Oh, okay. What has this done for you personally in your life? How has it changed your life?
Oh, the truth has changed my life in tremendous ways.
Like what?
Because now I know my nationality. Now I understand how to worship the Creator properly. Now I understand why I was created. Now I understand my position and my place in the world, in the universe as a man.
Okay, let me ask you this then, and then I'll take your question, all right? Why were you created?
Why was I created? To serve the Most High.
Serve God. And that's what you're saying, right?
That's what I said. To serve the Most High.
And what was the other thing you discovered about yourself now?
My place.
What is your place?
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
I mean, you can't tell me unless you quote it from the Bible.
I want to give you the words of God, not my own
And then
words.
will you
That's
tell
the
me-
problem with the churches, is that too many people are giving too much rhetoric. We need to be listening to what God says instead of what a man say. So read that for me.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
We are a holy people, meaning a true people. Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
To the Lord. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He chose us, the children of Israel. Read on.
To be a special people.
We are supposed to be a special people. Read.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Read on.
Above.
Above.
All people.
See, we're not supposed to be equal to or below. We are supposed to be above all people. Read on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Upon the face
Okay, hold on. I want to ask you a question
That's
about
our
that.
position.
I'm trying to get an understanding. That's what I'm trying to do, all right? How are you special now? You. Not your church, but you. What is special about you right now?
Because I realize my nationality and my identity. Now I can be utilized in the Most High's plan to go out. Give me Matthew 10:5-6. To go out and to teach the people of the Most High.
Let me ask you this. I'm under the impression that you leave out white people from your religion. Is that true?
Well, okay, first of all, let me say this. We're not a religion. Okay, and when you say, hold up, let me finish my point. Okay, Israelite is not a group or religion, okay?
It's a culture.
It's a nationality. You have to be born into it to be it. So it's not me leaving the white man out. The Most High left him out because he's not of our nationality.
So you do leave white people out of that nationality?
They are not Israelites.
They're not Israelite. How do you feel about white people?
How do we feel about white people?
How do you feel about them?
Let's read about what God said about white people.
No, tell me first and then read it to me.
Give me that.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So what we're dealing with now is the condition of the earth, the condition that the world is set in. So you ask me how I feel about white people. It says, the scripture said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So that's how we feel about the so-called white man.
Interpret that for me. I don't know what it means.
Okay, listen. Who poisoned the water? The so-called white man. Who contaminated the food? The so-called white man. Who punches holes in the ozone layer? The so-called white man. Who destroys and kills off all the animals, all the rainforest? The so-called white man. Who teaches lies? Who oppresses the so-called black man? Who puts up a false court system? The so-called white man. Okay, so that's how we feel about him. His record speaks for himself.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Can I say this? Let me bring out this point, Jesse. It's not about feeling like how we feel. It's about the facts. Now, when you look at the facts of the so-called white man, how did he gain this country? Right. How did he get America? He killed off over 77 million North American Indians, and then he calls that Thanksgiving. He came pushing this Bible, and then when the Indians turned their back, he slaughtered them all. And he went through America, Central and South America, destroying and killing all the people that were living in that land at that time. Hold up. Then he went to our homeland, Jerusalem, slaughtered over 100 million black Israelites in the slave trade. 100 million died and never reached the shores of America.
Okay, I'm having a really, I'm having a problem with you saying that you're a priest and both of your men holding Bibles. when God is all about love and patience, and I can see so much hate you have for the white man and probably your men there. So I'm having a problem because it's so hypocritical that you keep every little question that you answers with the Bible, yet you don't have the foundation of God, which is love and which is forgiveness. And it's so it just seems so wrong that you're speaking the words when you don't have no soul.
You said we don't have no soul?
No soul of what God is really about, which is love, forgiveness, not blaming anybody like the white man. So I have such a problem with you just keep quoting the scripture when you don't have
can I answer that?
You don't have any kind of God within you.
And that means your problem is not with me. Your problem is with God. Because if you got a problem with this book here, you got a problem with God.
No, I just have a problem with you opening it.
This is Exodus,
being
the 15th chapter and the 3rd verse.
We're going to tell you who God is. Read on.
The Lord is a man of war.
See, the Lord is a man of war. You talking about God is all love. You show me that scripture where it say God. If you show me that, we'll put this Bible down and never teach again.
Not love as in flower love.
Read that again.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. Go ahead.
The Lord is his name.
Now give me.
You can just open up any little thing to prove your point.
And I will give you pastors,
but not a flower love, but forgiveness.
You got to tell let me speak.
Hold on just a minute.
Let me answer the question.
Let's take one at a time, all right? Let's get a question to her answer. I mean, an answer to her question.
Thank you. So now I'm going into that. Read Jeremiah 3:15.
Jeremiah 3:15.
Can you read like something real short? Because of time, read something short.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
Most I say, he give you pastors according to his heart, meaning his mind. See, we're not
address the hate. Address hate.
We're not dealing with
hate.
I'm dealing with it. We're not dealing with the mind. Now give me Romans 9. We're not dealing with the mind.
You're still not answering.
Man.
You're not addressing your hate towards white people.
According to his heart.
God is not of hate. You need to address that hate that you have towards white people and the blame.
I'm going to show you hate. I'm going to show you where God hates. I'm going to read to you, God hates the white man. I'm going to show you where God hates the white man. Read that. Read that.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Romans, the 9th chapter and the 11th verse.
Read that.
For the children being not yet born, neither.
Jump down.
Okay, it was, let's start at verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Esau he hated. Esau is the father of the so-called white man. Go to Genesis 25 and 25. I want to show you that. Esau is the father of the so-called white man. He said Jacob, meaning the 12 tribes of Israel, he loved, but Esau have I hated. God hates the white man. We're showing you all over the Bible. We're showing you all over the Bible. Read Genesis 25.
Genesis 24:25. And the first came out red.
It said, hold up now, because she getting all out of order now. It said, hold up. It said the first came out red. This is speaking of Jacob and Rebekah. It's dealing with their firstborn son. It said the first came out red. Now, when you look at the so-called white man, there's one in the audience. If you look at it, he's not white, he's red. Okay? He said the North American Indians is red, but they're not red. He's the red man. Go ahead.
Okay, let's
hold on. Like in hairy garment.
And they're hairy people too. Go ahead.
Move on.
And they called his name Esau.
They called his name Esau. So that shows you that's the so-called white man.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go on to something else. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I want to ask you really. It's like, I mean, I understand. You're fighting for blacks, so you say, okay, but the way you're doing it is the wrong way. You're doing it the wrong way. See, they have a saying that what goes around comes around. You cannot preach it and preach love at the same time. You can't. You can't. Another thing again. Have you ever traveled to a so-called black country? Majority black.
Yeah, we're in a majority black country. We're in America.
Oh,
you in L.A.
Oh,
if you go to Atlanta, that's all black.
This is America. This is America.
Yeah, so that's all black. So we're dealing with dealing with the people of the Most High. Yes, we've been through all the Caribbean islands. We've been to Central and South America. We've been to Japan. We've been all over the world and seen our people in Vietnam.
Right.
We've seen our people all over this world. What you coming with is nothing, brother.
Okay,
you sitting here. You under the auspices of the so-called white man. You into religion and all of that. What's your nationality?
No, I'm not.
What's your nationality?
I'm Jamaican.
You're Jamaican?
I'm Jamaican.
Okay, you're a Benjamite brother, so you should be up here supporting us, man.
I'm human.
It said coming against us.
Benjamin,
you religious. Read that.
Revelation 13:9 and 10.
I'm gonna hit you with something. Hold up.
He haven't asked a question. Let him ask a question. Then you to read. Hold on.
He already made the statement.
Okay. No. You're saying that the white this, white that. Have you ever traveled like to Africa?
Brother, what's your question?
My question is like, blacks is our own problem. We are our own problem.
Listen. Listen.
Let me
That's
talk.
why
Let me.
we
Can I
teaching our people.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
That's why we teaching our people.
Okay. Can I talk? Okay. If the white men or whatever race they are should leave America and leave it to blacks, they would burn it down easily. We have to deal with ourselves before we can move on.
That's why we teaching our people their nationality and their history according to the Bible, that they are the people of the Most High and that they are holy people to conduct themselves.
Did you know? Did you realize what happened in Burundi the other day? Is it Burundi the other day?
Where?
Burundi in Africa, where in the space.
We're not Africans. We don't care what happened in Africa.
Okay. These are black
We
people.
don't care what happened in Africa. You know what? Give me the
Hold on,
scripture,
just let him
man.
ask a question.
Revelation 13.
Let him ask a
9,
question. Hold on a minute.
Jesse, let me get this scripture out so I can rebuttal.
Hold on a minute.
Okay?
Okay. You don't know where Burundi is? Or
We're not concerned with Africa
What happened there?
or nothing dealing with Africa.
What happened there?
Hold up, Jesse. That's not the point.
in the space of like I think 6 months, 500,000 blacks
Good.
died. They kill
Good.
each other. They kill each.
Good.
The white
That's the
men
will of
didn't
the
kill
Most
them.
High.
The white men didn't kill them. The Latino men didn't kill them. The Japanese men didn't kill them.
Listen.
They kill themselves. They
Good.
have to learn to deal with themselves in order to
We're
move
happy
on.
that they died then, because that's the will of the Most High. Because the Africans sold us into slavery under the so-called white man. The Africans are our enemies. You go to Psalms 83rd chapter, you read that.
Right.
The Africans are our enemies. Read that.
Zephaniah 2 and 12. Ye Ethiopians also.
You hear this, brother? You hear this? It said, ye Ethiopians also, meaning the Africans. Read on.
Ye shall be slain by my sword.
The Africans going to be slain by the sword. So we're not dealing with no other nation besides the nation of Israel. That's what we're trying to get through to you. We're not dealing with the Japanese, the Chinese, the Africans, the Arabs, the East Indians. We're dealing with one nation. God only dealing with one nation. Where you at?
I'm in Psalms 83 and 4.
Excuse me, are you black? Are you black? Would you classify yourself as someone?
Are you black?
What do you want?
Black is a color.
Well,
Now, what's your nationality?
I said I'm Jamaican, really.
That's not your nationality. You're West Indian.
I'm
West is a
Jamaican,
direction.
Yeah,
Indian
it's
means
Jamaican.
savage.
Yeah, West Indies.
Indian means savage. So that's
we
not
got
your
to move
nationality.
on. Thanks, Harsh. Appreciate it.